So there's been an enormous debate and talks in town around ChatGPT. I have come across recent news where even government officials have been found using ChatGPT, and under questionable circumstances. There's been a whole lot about AI really used for everyone, particularly in academia. There continue to be that excessive use or dependency on AI and ChatGPT or Bing, because we have that Microsoft incorporated AI on Bing now, which you can also get as an app. And here is my take on that. ChatGPT, AI, or AI Bing is to reinforce knowledge. It should serve as a reinforcement. It should serve as a starting point. It's not to be dependent on wholly, completely for academics. No, it shouldn't. It doesn't give you analysis. It only feeds back what it pulls from different sources, including Wikipedia. And we know that Wikipedia is an open network, or open source network, and it's not permissible in academia. We do not encourage the use of Wikipedia, and not just Wikipedia, but other open source networks, other databases that are open to to the public opinion without verification and some protocol for authenticity. And that is exactly where ChatGPT gets its feedback from. In fact, I've been playing around with ChatGPT, and I've seen that in most cases it would even tell you the source of that information, and it would see clearly it says Wikipedia, or it would also say things like blogs, vlogs, and the likes. So we should use AI carefully. If you're an academic, use AI very carefully. Use ChatGPT as a starting point to establish your knowledge on that particular topic, not as a critical analytical technique. It can't really give you that level of depth and breadth you need to demonstrate in your work. And it should just be Wikipedia in an app. You cannot substantiate or authenticate the validity and reliability of the information you get from Wikipedia. That's how you should treat ChatGPT. It's good. It's a very notable development for everyone, especially learners and those who continuously seek for growth and development. But if you really want to be a strong academic, as we expect some depth and breadth, especially when it comes to critical thinking, logical reasoning, and drawing lines of evidences. And all of this requires drawing your perception or knowledge from different sources and being able to apply some level of critical evaluation, substantiating the strengths and limitations of these sources and resources, and being able to kind of really point the direction of your idea and make clear your stance. I hope this helps. Use ChatGPT, but read it. So the question will be, okay, now how can I use ChatGPT if you say to me I shouldn't really wholly rely on it? I wouldn't say this is a precise way to use ChatGPT, but this is my take. Use ChatGPT, but read and then conduct further research. Read what the result ChatGPT has provided to you. Conduct further research. Find the gap, fill in the gap from the outcome or the findings of your research. Paraphrase it, okay, by applying your logical reasoning to it. Make it to be more relatable, more authentic, and more personalized. Support it with lines of evidences, which include facts, example, surveys, observations, and of course references, and signpost the reader to further resources that they could use to establish their own stance within your own stance or idea as well. I think that's how we can really get through with ChatGPT. Now, the truth is, if you wholly depend on ChatGPT, you will struggle within the university community, because we academics, we lecturers, we can see very glaring. It's right there. There are systems and protocols in place to really detect this, but beyond this, we academics, we lecturers, when we read your work, we can actually, if not instantly, detect the use of ChatGPT and AI systems in your assignment. And we don't do that because we want to punish you or because we want to demean you. No, we will definitely bring that to your attention, and we do that simply because we just want to help you to understand that wholly relying on it, strictly depending on ChatGPT and AI, actually demeans you. It actually puts your credibility as a student in question. It actually brings an argument about what's the quality of your knowledge, how depth and what's the breadth, how deep, what's the breadth and what's the depth of your knowledge, and what's the substance that you've got. Moreover, you're paying for it. You're paying for your studies. So academics are not doing that to punish you, but to help you to see that you're actually devaluing yourself and all the money tuition you have invested in your academics. If you want to use ChatGPT and you don't want to think out of the box, be critical, conduct your own R&D, then don't waste your time going to university, because it's a waste of, you're devaluing yourself and you're wasting your money. Because right here within the university environment, we would still emphasize on the need of critical evaluation and applying your logical reasoning and drawing your lines of evidences from different sources and resources, which is pertinent. Very, very important. I hope this helps. Please comment and tell me if I have missed out on any point. And also, of course, argue your point.